Good evening, Capricorns around the world. Welcome to my channel, Spirit and Incorporated. Absolute pleasure to have you back with me this evening. I am recording this mid-September balance of September 2021 forecast on the evening of the 28th. And I just want to reflect back, astrologically speaking, before I continue with the Oracle Tarot portion of this forecast, to the full moon that we just had in Pisces on the 20th of September 2021. For you, Capricorn, that fell in your third house of communications, which also has to do with, that house also has to do with like writing and teaching, and also siblings, like family members. And with Mars being active in your 10th house, with respect to business and career, a lot of you Capricorns are still feeling very motivated, and you're moving forward in your networking and attempts to move up perhaps in a current position you have, and or embracing a career change. Looking at getting a new job or completely changing your career altogether, perhaps even through your studies. So these are the planetary energies that we are currently in the throes of still. The new moon in Virgo that happened on the 7th of September is still very active, which is planting new intentions and nurturing those seeds of new intentions and doing the practical work to manifest them. We do have Mercury currently retrograde, which is the planet of communication. So you're going to want to be mindful of your communication, Capricorn, because sometimes, communications can become distorted when this planet is, optically, giving the illusionary effect of moving backwards. It does tend to slow things down. Communicatively speaking, anything to do with electronics as well can sometimes go awry. So if you are in the throes of studies or, working in an environment that uses a lot of, computer technology, be careful that you're, saving what you need to save and dotting your I's and crossing your T's, because electronics can sometimes, get kerfuffled, if that's a word. I'm going to use it at this time. But, sometimes the electronics can shut down all of a sudden and then you have to start over. So just be aware that if you're, working in an office environment or even, studying on your computer, be mindful that you reflect back to what you're studying, so that you have a clear comprehension moving forward into your new endeavor, perhaps for those of you that are developing a new career and or looking at perhaps new jobs online, that sort of thing. So those are the planetary energies that are currently manifesting at this time. I'm going to start your forecast with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, and we're going to see, Capricorn, what the energies have been playing out for you here in your most recent energies, and then we'll look at your current energies and your forthcoming energies. So I do hope that all of you are doing well. Thank you again for joining me this evening. Welcome to all of you that are new to my channel. Absolute pleasure to have you join me. And let's see what's going on for you, Capricorns. Let's see what's happening for all my Capricornians out there. All right. So your most recent energies, Capricorn, that you're coming out of. First card out, we have the Stag Spirit. Beautiful. I hope you can see that. Isn't he beautiful? Stag Spirit, and it is suggesting to take the lead. You're taking the lead in your life, Capricorns. Pardon me. You're taking the lead in your life. You're looking at leading a scenario. Looks like you could be, I feel this strongly with respect to a new work environment for yourself. You're taking the lead on making some changes in your life. And I'm feeling this very strongly with your home environment as well. Perhaps some of you are taking the lead in some sort of a situation that requires, your Capricornian groundedness, because you Capricorns can be very, very grounded and very positive in that strength when it's coming from an elevated place of consciousness. but you are taking the lead on something, and this is something for your own life because you are wanting to better it in any way possible. So that's beautiful, beautiful to see that, Stag Spirit. And the most current energies that we have coming out for you, pardon me, we have the Sandpiper Spirit, and this is just gorgeous. It's suggesting to be playful. So as you are taking the lead, and by the way, in the Stag Spirit, we have the number 58, which reduces to a 4, I believe. 8, yeah. It reduces to a 4, so this has to do with your foundation. Again, you know, taking the lead in your foundation, whether it's the home environment or working environment that you want to make a change from and move into another area of you know, employment, even career related. But you do have the Sandpiper Spirit in your current energies. You're feeling really good about yourself. You're feeling playful. And this card is number 51. It reduces to a 6, and it does have to do with work. So a lot of you Capricorns are looking to make a change. You're walking forward. You're walking, you know, through the lily pads here, and the lotuses are blooming. So this is suggesting to me that a lot of you Capricorns are moving forward in a home environment and or in a work environment, or both, and you're making some changes to align yourself with an environment that is healthier for you and that suits you better. So this is beautiful to see. Very, very beautiful to see. In your forthcoming energies, we have the Canary Spirit, and again it's in the upright, and it says sing your own song, Capricorn. This is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energies that you are working with, Capricorn. You've had some heavy times, you've come through them, you're moving forward in a new endeavor, new job, new home, or both, and you are singing away and having a very playful time in the throes of doing that. The card number of this card is the number 12, which reduces to a 3. You're coming from a very spiritual place, which is why you're feeling strong and you're feeling happy. Can you see these beautiful cards? I certainly hope so. Beautiful energies to see. Congratulations, Capricorn. This is a very, very strong beginning to the Oracle and Tarot portion of your forecast. Beautiful to see. Now I'm going to clarify these energies with the Rider-Waite Tarot. And let's see what's happening with this Stag Spirit, where it suggests you're taking the lead. Let's see what this is all about. All right. All right, Capricorn. So to the Stag Spirit, where it says take the lead, we have the Tower card that came out. Sagittarius just had this as well. Yours is in the upright. So whatever you're taking the lead on, you're bringing something down in the process. I suspect this is you leaving an employment situation because you're quite done with it. You're looking to make absolute changes from an old scenario that is no longer in alignment with you. You're not happy there and you want to leave, and you're bringing the Tower down. You're leaving it and you're going to start something new. And I'm feeling this very strongly for those of you that are questioning whether you should do this or not. You should absolutely make the changes, because if you don't, something will happen that you'll be forced to make the change. So that's what the Tower is indicating. The Tower reminds me of the planet Uranus. Uranus is the planet of when you're aligned with the universe, to move with it, because when the universe when you allow the universe to support you, even Tower moments you can move through smoothly, because the universe is supportive of that. So again, this could be something to do in the home as well. Perhaps there's been some unrest in the home. The 58 reduces to a 4, as I mentioned earlier. And there could be some changes in the home. Perhaps someone's moving out, moving in. There could be a change of environment completely. Perhaps some of you are looking to change your home, sell it. purchase a new one. But whatever is happening there, it's definitely something that you need to do, because it's there's been some unrest there. Again, whether this is employment related or home related or both, you are taking the lead to make the changes because you are tired of the unrest that has been manifesting. So it's a very positive energy to see, but it's also one to be mindful of, because this is something that you've just been coming through or in the throes of coming through. To clarify the Tower card, Capricorns, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is job related, home related, both for some of you, because it has, whatever this is, where this unrest has been happening, it has affected your money, tangibles, resources. Pentacles are indicative of tangible resources, so it has affected your finances, and you're taking the lead to turn that around, which is what the Stag Spirit is confirming as your first oracle out in your most recent energies, where it's suggesting that you're taking the lead. You are definitely doing so because, you know, there's been a lot of unrest wherever you've been. It has negatively affected your money and has depleted it, as a matter of fact. So a lot of you Capricorns are definitely looking to move out of these energies and into something healthier for yourself, which is where your current energies are coming into. You're very happy with the decisions you've made in leaving this past scenario, whatever it is that has left you so depleted, financially included, and you are moving forward and feeling very strong about that. You know, feeling very light within yourself, that playful energy, because you are you're feeling validated in the decisions that you're making to move out of that negative energy from the most recent past that we've just spoken of here. So clarifying the Sandpiper Spirit, Capricorns, beautiful. We have the Nine of Cups that just came up in the upright, so your wishes are definitely coming true. You are leaving this past negative energy behind that has depleted you financially. For some of you Capricorns, this won't resonate for all of you, but you are feeling positive in moving forward. You have already started moving forward. Again, this 51 card on the Sandpiper Spirit Oracle card reduces to a 6. So this is definitely indicative of change of employment. And then you have your wish fulfillment coming through. So you're looking at something, you know, beautiful for yourself, a new beginning, perhaps in a new job that is totally aligned with you. That's very positive to see, Capricorn. To clarify that wish fulfillment card, we have the Devil Spirit in the upright. That's beautiful to see, because it is saying that you are staying focused on your wishes. You're staying lighthearted within yourself, knowing you've made the right decisions, Capricorn, and you're not going to let this devil energy that wants to come in and, you know, douse it with negativity or questionable thoughts. You're keeping this at bay because your wishes have come through, and that positive energy is keeping this at bay. So don't let anything negative come toward you. Keep it at bay so that you can stay focused on these beautiful energies that you're creating in your new beginning of your current energies right now. Again, job, a new job, perhaps a new home for some of you. Stay focused on what you're creating so that you can keep these dark energies away. Very, very important. Now to clarify the Canary Spirit, where you're singing your own song. I hope you can see that. It's kind of hard with the lighting and the yellow, but beautiful, beautiful energy of the Canary Spirit. To clarify that, we have the Ten of Wands, and it did come up in the reverse. And the Ten of Wands is indicative that you're laying down the burdens of the past, which is what all of this is referring to, this negativity, this unrest in your home, perhaps for some of you in a job, for some of you it's for both. That has completely depleted your energies as well as your money. You're putting that down, which is confirmed by the Wands. The Wands are indicative of action elements. They're fire elements, so they're indicative of action. A lot of these actions from the past that have left you depleted, you are laying that burden down and you're staying focused on your song. So that's very beautiful to see that it came up in the reverse. You're laying the burdens of the past down. You're not taking them with you. Beautiful, beautiful Capricorn. and smart as well. You did have the Ace of Pentacles coming up in the reverse, which again has to do with money. As you're laying the burdens down from the past and staying focused on creating your new song, which is your new endeavor of home and or employment, it is affecting your pentacles still, but you can turn this around. Just stay focused on creating your new beginning, and keep the negative energies of the past away. People, circumstances, scenarios, let them go and keep them in the past. They do not belong in your current and or in your forthcoming energies, because all they're going to do is continue to deplete your energy and deplete your resources. I'm going to pull another card on that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Beautiful. We have the Hangman in the upright, and that is confirming to me elevated consciousness. You're staying focused on what Spirit is directing you to do to bring about your new endeavors, personally or professionally, within the home or within an employment situation, so that you can continue to sing your song. The Hangman in the upright is indicating elevated consciousness, and with all this yellow in the canary, that is a confirmation. The number 12 reducing to a 3 is a confirmation of spiritual guidance, because 3 is in the science of numerology, is a number of change as well as of spirit. So Spirit is definitely behind you with the new beginnings that you wish to create. And those that want to go with you, great. And those that don't, then they will be left behind, because you don't want any associations of any kind, friends and or family for that matter. As difficult as that is to say or perhaps to implement, you don't need any negative energies as you move forward into, these new beginnings that you're trying to create for yourself. You don't need anybody's opinions. You don't need anybody's negative energies. Focus on what you're doing so that you can continue to sing your song, and it's your own song, Capricorn. And that way your energies will not be depleted and your resources will not continue to be depleted, because whatever this Tower moment is that's happened in your most recent energies that has affected your money, and there's still energies that want to take more from you and take more of your energy and not what is the word I'm looking for? Not recoup what you have lost, even in as far as financial is concerned. You're letting that go. You're moving away from those energies, and you're creating a whole new beginning for yourself in a very light-hearted, playful manner. You're not focusing on the negative, in spite of them, those negative energies still wanting to come at you. You're staying focused, regrouping yourself, and moving forward from an elevated place of consciousness. This is very, very beautiful to see, and your wishes will come true because of it. So stay very focused, Capricorn, on letting the past go, whatever that is. Now, to clarify the balance of this reading, I'm going to pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. And let's see what the balance of this is. Stating to you, Capricorns, I do hope that this is resonating and helpful to a lot of you Capricorns out there. Thank you to all of you that subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell as well, because it does help my channel to grow, and as a result helps others that are looking for perhaps healing and guidance, of which I am able to provide. And deeply, deeply appreciated on my end. Thank you so much. So to clarify the balance of this read, Capricorn, oops, one that wanted to pop out there, but I put it back because I didn't feel instinctively to take it. So let's see what it states. So to clarify the balance of this read, Capricorn, for the mid-September, balance of September 2021 forecast, we have, that one is foggy. We have details, and there it is. Capricorn. Now, it is a card suggesting that you are looking at all the details, which is really, really important to do. Now, it did come up in the reverse, because whatever you're changing in your world, Capricorn, personally or professionally, meaning employment perhaps, or even, you know, your home foundation, some of you might be moving, you're looking at a lot of contracts and papers. So be careful to read all the details. Read between the fine lines, because with this Mercury in retrograde at this time, it's important to not just scatter over the details, which is what this card is suggesting in the reverse. It's suggesting that you're not being mindful of the details, but you really need to be. So if I may suggest, energetically speaking, stay focused on the details of whatever changes you're making, so that you don't make any errors for yourself, because you want to increase this beginning that you're making for yourself by singing your own song, moving into a healthier environment for yourself, you know, within the home, or, you know, within an employment situation, perhaps both. The details card did come up in the reverse, suggesting that you're perhaps quite anxious to make these changes, but in so doing, you might be missing some details. So be very, very mindful that you don't miss the details. That's very, very important, because this did come up in the reverse, and it's confirming that some of you are not paying attention to those details, and you really need to, because you're making some decisions. So be mindful in the decisions, be mindful in the details, work with the universe, stay focused on the new beginning, and keep the dark energies away. And that is the balance for September 2021 forecast. Thank you for joining me again, Capricorns. I will be back in a few days, launching the first half of the October forecasts. Within the next 5 to 7 days, look for your forecast, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. Spirit and I Incorporated signing off for now. Good night.